Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another How To Adobe with LDG. Today we'll be doing an intro for Chris Knight of the Real Review 3000. All right, let's get started. Let's switch over. How you doing? Good morning, everybody, and welcome, Chris Knight.
Morning. I mean, I understand.
It's morning somewhere.
It makes sense to
Absolutely.
me. It is. I mean, I understand that. I mean, I say, I normally go through the rounds of good morning, afternoon, day, night, whatever it is.
Midnight snack. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get
depends
going.
on when your wake up and end is.
Let's do it. So I'm going to share a screen and yeah, there we go. All right. So we are creating an intro with for Chris Knight for the Gospel According to Chris.
Yes, sir.
And Chris Knight has, excuse me. So the resource we pulled this from is called Envato Elements. I subscribe to this website. It has a lot of links and resources for you to use. And Chris has picked a couple to get started with. So let's go ahead. So you wanted the monk video, correct?
I want the monk video at the beginning, yes, to signify age and depth of time.
Gotcha.
Like
So we're going to scrub this
idea.
real quick. And let's see here. Does it need much rendering right off the bat? Yeah, a little bit. So we'll just scrub here. So it looks like it starts off with a animated monk with a candle.
Yeah, you can tell by his fingers that it's CGI, but they do it really well, actually.
All right. So it's just a monk going across. Now you said there was two versions. This one looks like the 22-second one. Is that not the correct one?
I don't know. There's a shorter version. So the short version is probably just, I don't think it starts.
Oh, here we go. Short version is 13 seconds.
Yeah. So it's the other one.
Okay. So the main comp.
Yeah. And I don't know. We'll get to it later when we get to the second video or second part of it. I don't know if there's a way to use the monk in the background of stuff, but
the possibility
we'll get to that later.
And this is the beauty of my talents, my particular talents. So let's see. First thing we're going to do is make sure that we change the frame rate. A lot of the projects, people like to keep 25 frames per second. I always like to bump that up to 30. So we're going to go ahead and do that in there. Boom, 30 frames per second. And rock and roll. All right. So on this particular one, all we're changing is the slogan. Place your logo here.
Yeah, the logo
you have a
is
logo.
Yeah,
and
it's a logo. And
what would you like to add, or did you just want this as a cutscene?
I don't know. I don't really have quote unquote a logo per se. Now we do have the one at the beginning of like the rule of 3 that you did, and it's kind of similar to this up here. Yeah, this right here. It's kind of similar to this, but the only logo I've ever had is not all that great, and I don't know what it looked like in this. I can send it to you. Actually, I think I have sent it to you before, but I can send it to you again really quick here. Let me look here.
Yeah, let me see something real quick, because I do have the photo of you with your glasses, if you wanted to add that there. Or
I don't know if we want to do that, or here, I'm going to send you a couple things through Discord and we can kind of play around. And kind of see what different things look like. If I can find the stuff I'm looking for.
Go ahead. I'm actually changing the background. There we go. And boom, boom, boom.
guess I just have the one, so let me go over, open that up, bring that there. And I know this is like not one of your favorites, so I don't know what it'll look like in there.
All right. Nice. Okay, that works. Let's see. So we're going to open image, open original. Bear with us, fellas. We're just saving an image. PNG, that's fine. And so this is what we're looking at. We can go ahead and let's open Photoshop, make sure that we have the proper. Go.
And I'm
down.
Yeah, that. Oop. Something in Photoshop. Wow. It might need a little, tweaking on the levels and stuff like that.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we import it into Photoshop. We make sure that it's transparent. It is transparent, so that's good. Okay. We'll touch her up. Remember, every time that you input anything into Photoshop, you want to add the mask, then right-click and convert to Smart Object. Whether it's a Smart Object or not, this is something I always do. Then we can go inside the Smart Object, create layers, and save it without any kind of error message. Let's see here. So we're going to add a levels. First of all, let's adjust the levels on this. It's already pretty bright, so we don't want to do too much on the right and the left. Bring it down right about there. We'll do a brightness and contrast. Punch it up a little bit. Contrast ever so slightly, not too much, say about 3 or 4. Okay, and then we'll do a vibrance, touch up the colors. I used to like to do 1 or 2 mouse wheels, and then 1 mouse wheel of the saturation. There we go. Much better. All right, so before, after. Save. That'll update the file here, and there we go. Much better. So you can see before, after.
Yes, much
before,
better.
After.
Some dynamics to it.
Absolutely. Remove the background. And do we want to see here? We can add a little bit here. Maybe not an emboss, but I was thinking more of a, see here, an inner shadow to choke, multiply, give it slight depth, and also maybe a drop shadow. Do a drop shadow, angle it, and there you go. We'll keep with the angle of the actual image since it's going in the top right hand corner. Okay. So that looks good. All right. Anything else we should add? I don't think so. We're going to hit OK. Save our files properly. So go to client folder, Chris Knights, Gospel, and we'll call this the Real Review 3K. Save. File, export, save for web. Oh, and please tell me I didn't mess up and didn't. Okay, yeah, we can both hear us. PNG, 24-bit, with transparency, 1920 by 1080. Save. Save. Now we can pop this into here. We want to go into inside this project file. We have place your logo here. Pop that logo right in there. As we can see, it's already bigger, so that's great. It's always better to make smaller than it is to make bigger. We are going to change the scale so it fits right in there. Okay. Save our file properly. There we go. And let's take a look. Well, isn't that interesting? So after adding the logo, it looks like in this project file, they do some kind of effect. So let's take a look at what that is. Is that an adjustment layer?
Mm-hmm.
No, it isn't. It is Place your logo here. Where's your place your logo here?
Top.
That's the slogan. Okay, so it's in here. Scene 3. And we don't have it here. Don't have it there. We have it here. So this bottom layer, it's inside here. Place your logo here. Here it is right here. Okay. Let's see what effect it has. Effects.
LDG is LDG. Hanstar is mad he doesn't have a wrench.
Hanstar.
OnStar.
One moment, OnStar. Let's see here. What is doing this? Tint. It's not tint. Fast blur, layer, styles, blending, inner shadow. I wonder where it is. Okay, what about this one? Maybe it's this one. Effects. We're almost there. Place your logo. Displacement map. Yeah, that looks nice. Ooh, I like that. Why did they take that off? This is very weird. A lot of times with a project file, I am unsure on what we're going to do because somebody actually made this and you have to know what you're doing to go through the layers and see exactly what the graphic is doing. This normally is a big, important part of working on an intro from a project file that somebody else has already done. Trying to figure out what exactly they did to achieve the effect. This is weird. Let's place 1, 2, 3. There's 3 separate layers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt. I think I know exactly what's going on here now. Logo is fine. There's nothing hidden. Back 3. We'll take this, copy, paste. Oh, that one. This one. There we go. Multiply. Remove the effects. Columns. Keys and out switches. Let's look at the switches real quick. This is really strange. No, one candle. It's not. Nope, not that. That. That's one. Opacity. Okay, almost there. Rotation.
Ooh, there it is.
It's coming. It's coming. Blending options. Okay. All right. So there it is. We got to pick a. Let's see there. Darken screen. Dodge. Color. So it looks like the effect is trying to go into the wall. We're trying. Whoop. Sorry, everybody. We just had a disconnect for StreamYard. One moment. Let me fix this. Sorry about that. Disconnected, and we're back. All right. All right. So the effect is trying to make it look like it's in the wall. I get that. Okay. So let's take a look at this particular setting. Oh. Well, now. That's interesting.
He goes behind it.
Yeah, right. That's not a. Oh, wait for it. Wait for it. Main comp, scene 3. Bring this down and then place your logo here. That should do it. There we go. Okay. All right.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, hello, hello. Now that's cute. Do you notice that?
Oh,
it's
the cool.
He's walking, yeah, and you don't see it on.
It reveals it.
It reveals it as he's walking by.
I like that actually. I don't know about what slogan.
You don't have to have a slogan. It's just there as a template, so you don't actually have to have anything there. I can just make it invisible.
I know. I'm just wondering if I should put anything there. I don't think it needs it.
I don't think so either. Unless you can think of something useful. And then it fades out.
Where my gospel is law. Where his gospel is law. No, it would make sense later on, but not there. It's good like that.
Like that? I always like to test the adjustment layers that they add. But it looks like all the adjustment layers there are good. All right, everything else there looks good. Yep. Okay. How's the effect? Do you want me to? Is that burn-in effect? I can try different ones here. Okay. Let me zoom in so you can see. I'll see if I can. Let me. Saturation. Hue. Yeah. Divide.
The first one was nice, just maybe a little less of it.
Exclusion. Classic difference. Hard mix. That's gonna look pin light. Vivid light. Linear light. Linear light doesn't look too
That's not bad. I like that. Maybe a little adjustment on that one.
Now, the cool thing is, let's try something real quick. You can mix the two together. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There's something
AMB.
missing here.
What's going on, Abraham?
AMB. Something I'm missing. Ah, yeah. See that there it is right there. That's how it reveals it. White solid. Yeah.
2 layers.
Yeah. Now the problem is you have this adjustment layer, effects applied to this layer, applied to this layer of the layers below it. Like effects applied to this layer, applied to the composition, to the composite below it. So all these, okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I guess they're not going to mix. They're not going to mix. Okay, so we just have one. Linear light looks good. We'll go through the rest here real quick. So hard light and linear light are similar. One looks more burnt. One looks more soft. I like that one. That one works too. Hard light, soft light.
No.
Yeah.
Because you lose everything.
Overlay.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No. The rest of these are gonna. Yeah. No. That one.
No.
Dodge screen. Whoops.
I think the linear light was the best one because it gives it that look that kind of like when you fixed it, you can really see what you. Yeah, you can see what you can see with the fixes you did in Photoshop better that way, and yet it still doesn't lose the idea of the whole what it is. No, MB, I don't want to go to bed. I'm just like I'm here right now. It's 7 o'clock. I have to go back to work. So,
all right. So let's check the main one. There we go. Sweet. All right. So we'll go ahead and save. Main comp 22 seconds. Control M. We're going to output this to a render folder. So we will go to the clients, Chris Knight, excuse me, gospel. Where's gospel at? Gospel.
Most bad
Right
at quoting.
Do a render folder. We'll call this Monk 1. Save. Q and AME. Q and AME. High bit rate. There we go. And render. All right. So this looks like a good one. It's only going to take a couple minutes. And while it's rendering, we'll check the chat. I'm going to check the chat. Hello, chat. Where's the chat? Live stream. Boom. What's going on, everybody? Shout out to the chat. Dandelion Fluff saying hello. Geeks. How's it going, darling? Good to see you. NB Geek saying hello. Latino AB in the house waving. Hello, Latino AB. Just working on some After Effects, doing an intro. Captain Trek in the house saying hello. Hanstar, Deej Odyssey. And that's it. What's up, guys? I hope you're enjoying this. Just getting some work done. All right, we're about 40% done on the render. After this, we will pop this into the main timeline. So After Effects is used just to create clips. We will be using Adobe Premiere to actually make his main intro timeline. And we'll go ahead and pop that in there, and I will polish it, add some polishing effects to darken it up. Did you have any music or anything in mind, by the way?
I liked the monk in it. This is really, if they had something with a little more to it, this was mostly what I wanted. The next one, I think, works. It just, I really liked the monk idea. I kind of wanted that going through like ruins and stuff, but I couldn't find that. This was
one
really
small problem, and I'll show this right here. That is not part of the file.
What isn't?
That oh, you can't
music?
hear it. Yeah, the music. 1 second, sorry, nobody can hear that.
Really, it isn't.
This is not part of it. Yes, the video that you see, sometimes they add stuff. You just get the project file. Sometimes you get the sounds, sometimes you don't. But that's very fixable by here. Monk. Sound effects.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
So it's most likely this one. Sound about right?
It's going to have that type of...
Yeah, I think it's this one. So we'll download this one.
That's the best one.
What else did it have? Did it have anything else besides the chanting?
I don't think so. Does it have...
Audio Jungle.
Did it have a fire noise in the background?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Audio Jungle. Audio.
Candle fire.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
I like that. I think that's it. Not too much, not too little.
Hey, JJ.
Download those. Greetings, JJ.
JJ's wanting a wrench now, too.
Everybody wants a wrench.
Everybody wants a wrench on here.
All right,
There's
so we got
a channel where you can get a wrench.
All right, wrench for you. Hanstar wanted one too. Here you go, boss. Add moderator. There you go. Just in case people need to be approved for messages. Appreciate that, guys. All right, so here we are. We're opening up our Adobe Premiere. Now that we have our clip done, new project. We're going to open up that. We're going to go to production, clients, Chris. Gospel and main time. I like to put it in the main directory. Hit OK. Project folders are always a plus to have, guys. So make sure anytime you're doing something for somebody, keep a very well-defined, organized project folder. Right click, new. We're going to do a new sequence. We're going to do custom sequence, 1920 by 1080. Square pixels at 30 frames per second.
Yeah, standalone Gregorian chants. For the first part, at least.
I'm going to call this main timeline. And then...
Admiral, where's Bird stream today? As far as I know, he was on, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was on. As to where? I would assume on his channel.
Main channel. All right, so we got the monk. We're going to pop this in here and take a look at it on the main timeline. So the render is complete. And as you can see, here is the render. Looking good. Looking good. What we're going to do here, though, is go to our effects panel. We're going to add a levels. We'll adjust the levels. Let's get to a part right here. Click. Bring it down a little bit. And then bring this up. This will bring the definition into the brightness. Look at that. It gets rid of that fogginess. And now it looks a lot more depthy. There we go. And you can literally see, you can see the fog still going in front of him. Gives it some really nice depth. I like the particle effect. I don't know if you can see it through StreamYard, but you can literally see the particles flying by him. Nice work. All right, looks like we have a guest that wished to join us here on this work stream. Anzo of Biggerford Entertainment. Hello, Anzo.
Yeah, what's going on?
Not much, man. We are live working on a Work With Me stream, doing an intro for Chris Knight. Welcome, welcome. All right, so there's the first clip. We're going to save the work done. We're golden on this part. Now, you had a secondary one. So we're going to close After Effects here. Make sure we save our work. Open up render folder.
How come I don't see that you're live?
It's on Geeks Enjoy IT. Geeks Enjoy It's IT. So we're going to go to the second one, which was the Christian worship folder.
Yeah, this is where we're going to get kind of touchy here.
Wait, let me double check something, because the Christian is a Premiere file, is a Premiere file, not an After Effects file.
Okay.
And I don't know. Sometimes they have both, but you rather have the After Effects if you want to be able to change anything. Okay. But let's see here. Okay, this one's Premiere Pro. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I'm not staying. I just want to know if you're coming on the thing discussion.
The OOC?
No. The Loki at 8.
8 o'clock, hour and a half. I will see. I can't. Do you need a guarantee or?
It's 2 hours.
2 hours.
Eight and that.
That's an hour and wait, 7. It's an hour and a half from now. Yeah, I should be available, boss.
All right, I'll let you know.
I definitely want to jump on. Yeah, I definitely want to come on. I just yeah. Put me down for 99%. Yes.
All right.
Okie dokie.
What's up, guys? That should look fire, Chris, what you're doing. So
I'm hoping for it, man. I'll talk to you later. I was thinking I'm getting home at 11 tonight, and I was like, holy crap, I can actually go on Anzo's stream for Loki, and then I'm way off on days, I guess.
well, but you're home now, though, no?
No, I gotta watch it today. I thought I didn't think it was on today.
Watch it yet.
Yeah, but no. We're
After
gonna.
Effects, here we go.
Yeah, we're gonna go live tomorrow with the roundtable, though. So 7 o'clock. So.
Yeah. I'm ready.
All right, man.
Sounds great. Guys, thanks, Anzo.
Take it easy, man. Be safe, okay?
What's up? Yep, you too.
All right, so I found the After Effects version. So just remember, next time when you're going through Envato, always double check right here. This is where they tell you it.
Okay. I can do that. I just looked at it and thought it looked pretty. There are flashing lights and pretty stuff and sparkly, and I just said, "Oh my god, I gotta have that."
And let's open that file up. There we go. Take care, JJ. Hard to make out. Yes, JJ, because it's supposed to be like burnt into the rocks. That's the effect on that particular one. And what you'll see later, what we can do is we can take it a step further and fade it into the actual logo, if we need to. But let's take a look, one step at a time. All right, so here we go. We're opening up this folder. We have, wow, there's a lot of. All right, so we'll hit play real quick. Let's see what we have to work with.
Yeah, so the Bible verses, of course, are going to go away, and we'll come up with whatever.
Replace or remove.
I don't know. Okay, here's the thing. I got to be careful with something like this because in the world we live in, cancel culture, somebody sees this and then watches 5 minutes, they're going to realize it's not religious. And God knows what they'll think. So I got to kind of watch. I liked the idea, though, because it's called Gospel According to Chris. So I think there's some stuff here we can use.
Well, you could always make them like your, Chris Knight 17 and something that you say.
Yes.
But as far as pissing off SJWs or anything, it's going to happen no matter what you do.
I'm not worried about that. I'm just talking about I don't want to piss off anybody like really spiritually.
Or them either. You're going to piss off anybody. But, just the fact you're alive, you're making people mad.
Well, that's true. Hey, Yitzy.
Hey, Yitzy. What's going on, boss? They removed Mr. Lundell's child. What? What?
Why?
Hold up. Breaking news. Mr. Lundell. Groovy movies. Oh, what? My.
Why?
Oh, my. No. Oh, wow. Sorry, guys. Those in the community who know who Mr. Lundell's Groovy Movies is, he's a YouTube channel that does public domain watch parties for public domain videos, old good movies. And he is gone. Wow. I am going to have a rant stream about that. Yes, absolutely. Sorry about that. Mr. Lundell, if you're listening, hit me up in the backstage when you can after the stream. But let's go ahead and let's get to a point where we can pause this up, guys. This is just supposed to be Adobe Livestream. And we'll that's going to be some news for later. So real quick, I'm looking at this file. I'm seeing a logo. Where does the logo show? Let's see. Possibly there. Let's see, logo holder. There's nothing there. Music holder. We have some music here. Text, and we have so there's 12 text holders in this entire file.
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
Okay.
And you see, like I said, I kind of thought about maybe having the monk in the background of some of these scenes too, if possible. But I don't know if the monk is by himself in the.
Well, we can incorporate. The monk only allowed us to have. The monk only allowed us to have a logo, and doing a full screen, I do not think will work, or it'll look very tacky if we try to do a full screen with the monk walk by, where it shows it. I don't think they're compatible. Might be able to do something, but what exactly? So your original idea was just to remove all the text and just render the video as is?
I don't know. I mean, I kind of want some text there. I just don't know what I want right offhand.
What was going through that head of yours?
A lot of things right now.
Um,
First off, I looked at this and I thought, okay, I can this can be used. This is usable for what I want. It's I mean,
if you need time to think of like things to fill in here, because I like this idea. I like this.
I can probably come up with ideas. Yes, and you said 12 of them. I can try to come up with 12 of them. That's not an issue. My thing is the rest of the video though. Is there a need for
a thumbnail? Or for the who you're having on? Is that what you're talking about?
No. Is there a need for all of this? Is all the stuff that's on there going to fit with the concept? Which, yes, it's tongue-in-cheek religious. So that's the mobile version. Yeah, so this goes back to what we were talking about, changing out one of these, like, hosted by Chris Knight, featuring whoever's on. That's two of the things could be like that. But that could be like in the middle of everything, and I could come up with some biblical sounding things, the book of Chris, the gospel according to Chris, verse 32, whatever, we could do that. That's fine.
This is very in depth, by the way. This is very in depth. Let me see here. As far as the pictures are concerned, did you want those swapped out?
Well, that's
this
what
is
I'm
all
asking.
a single movie. Yeah, see, these are all a single movie, and then it's copied over and over with the brushes effect. This is actually a video of Jesus on the cross. Now, I could change this movie. So let's take a look here. If it's in here, footage, it should be in here. Others, footage. All right, there we go. There's the brushes. Here's the scenes. Okay, so these are all movies. So when it plays, it's going to be animated, which is awesome. These are awesome. These are very crisp and look kick-ass.
Some of those I want to keep. So let's look at those really quick. Let's start with this right here, because this will show us each individual thing, and we can think.
Yeah. So the first one is the hands.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Then we have the hammer and nails.
I think I'm okay with that.
Then there's the thorned helmet. These are really good. Wow. Those look sharp. Yeah. Then we have the cross.
That's fine.
Like, Then we have a dove.
I think the dove could go away. I don't know if I really want the dove in there. That one. I would probably take that one away too.
Okay.
That one can stay.
This is the blood.
Yes, the blood with the crown of thorns.
And the glowing cross. It's fine. Angel.
I'm okay with that.
Statue of Liberty-esque.
Yes.
And a candle.
And that's fine. I would take out the dove and Jesus, just because that takes away, like, the dove I don't think is necessary, and the Jesus one I just don't think. I think that it's easier to take that out and not have to deal with people saying stuff about it.
That's fine. So if we look at it this way, then that's this one.
Yeah.
And they're right next to each other. Okay, so that's actually kind of helpful.
Wow. That's a first for me.
They're right next to each other. So I'm going to do a test. We're going to save. Then we're going to file, save as, pre-removal. Okay. Pre-removal, make sure it's the right one. That way we can't screw this up. I'm going to select the first to the last layer. Go, delete. And then select this layer all the way up to the top of this layer right here. And then all we have to do is it goes up to, okay, so that bar goes up to that bar. So I need to bring that back to there. Okay. So bringing this back to there. Now let's take a look if I did this right. Press play, and it should look seamless. Oh yeah. Now, let's check the one before.
Like I was saying before, putting hosted by and then the person week to week in there. With the way you make it sound is since each one of these text files is its own thing, would that make it easier to change it every week?
Yes. If you have After Effects, you'll be able to change it and just re-render. But the way it'll work is you'll have to change it in the After Effects file. Render the After Effects file, then open up the Premiere file and re-render the Premiere file. So it would be a change, render.
Mm-hmm. We'll get into that when we get there. Yeah, we'll get into that. Okay,
so we're saving this, and then I'm saving as. We're not removing anything else right now, right? You just wanted those two removed.
No. Yeah, those two removed. Everything else can stay.
I'm going to select the original file that I'm okay. I didn't screw up and have to revert. So now we're back as the original saved file, as you can see up here, and we can move forward. I think that is gold. That brings it down to 55 seconds. And again, this could be sped up. So it usually between 45 and 55 seconds, depending on what we do after it goes into Photoshop. But what I'll do real quick is I'm gonna all right, so we'll bring this down to here since we made it smaller. Control S, Control M. I'm gonna at least set up the file that goes into Premiere. So all we have to do is make changes and re-render. We'll call this what is this? The first one was monks. This is what do you call that? Constant images back to back. Montage.
Slideshow. Montage.
That's fine. Inside the render folder, hit save. Export to AME. MP4 montage 1, and we are going to render this, and hopefully it doesn't take that long, a few minutes maybe. We'll place it into the project folder, and I think that will be a good stopping point for now. Remember, we're going to need 12 sayings from you, whatever you want it to say. It doesn't have to be sayings.
Even if we've taken out those two
we're going
scenes.
we're going to need 10. Sorry, thank you. We'll need 10.
All right, yeah. Okay, so 10. 2 of those are going to be host and guest.
Mm-hmm.
Some weeks, if we have multiple guests, it might be. I mean, that's the beauty of it. We can have the static, or as I come up with new ones, we can flip around and switch them.
Yep.
Because, like I said, in this file, it's actually a little easier to do that than some files because there's
coming it up with yourself or whatever.
Files.
Yes, exactly. It's not pre-rendered.
Yeah, okay.
It's editable. You'll be fine.
So I need 8 right now for sure. Because one's going to be hosted by, one's going to be special guests.
And if you're falling short, we can always, you can arrange them and whatnot, so you don't have to show all of them, and it'll just be 6 if you want. You can still do that. But if you want it fully filled out, then you're going to need a full 10 list of subtitles that you want.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll come up with multiple. You know me. I love myself, so I can do that.
Yeah. And if you're running out of room, created by LDG, that you can throw that in there. That's
Hey, I'm all right with that. At the end where it says "God bless you," that
works.
Can go there.
That works. Just throwing an idea out there. Just throwing an idea.
No, by all means, I don't mind if you put your tag on this because you're doing it. You're doing the work on it.
So this is going to take 40 minutes to render, guys. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pause the video here for those of you joining us. Mm-hmm. Thank you for joining us on the latest, a new series here, which I totally forgot the name of. Work with. That's right. How to Adobe. With any work that I do, you'll be seeing some more streams on how I do things live. If you're interested in using Adobe products like Premiere, Photoshop, Illustrator, After Effects, you name it, I will be streaming it. So thank you for joining, everybody, and we will be catching us on other streams because some late breaking news. You better believe I'm going to be streaming something soon. So once again, thank you. And if you haven't already checked out, subscribe to Geeks Enjoy IT. You can follow me on Geeks Enjoy IT on Twitter, and also on my secondary channel, LDG. That's LDG of Geeks Enjoy, for the entertainment channel. Any free tech support, hit me up, guys. That's what I'm here for, supporting the community the best way I know how. Chris Knight has been my guest today. If you wish to give a shout out, go ahead, Chris. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter right here at Chris Knight 5150. You can find me on The Real Review 3000, which is on YouTube, Twitch, and Odyssey right now. And then also on Chaos Central. Tonight, we will not be doing the Rule of Three because I will be at work, unfortunately. So, yeah, guys, but check me out. I greatly appreciate it. And LDG, as always, I appreciate you doing this stuff for me. Guys, check LDG out because he's an awesome guy. Comes up with some great ideas. So, yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everybody. And I will catch you next time. LDG out. And we're done. All right, I got to check to see if